Hi, I'm Vidya Shashank, a blogger and mommy of two. Welcome to my channel.
Hi guys, this is Vidya here and welcome back to my channel. So all those who have been following me on Instagram and YouTube will be knowing that I'm like a big time plant lover. I just love plants. I just love growing plants everywhere, on the terrace, in the garden, in the room, in the kitchen, like basically everywhere. I gained this huge love and interest for growing plants from my dad, who have like a huge big garden in his house. And a word garden is really very small because he have like all kinds of fruits, veggies, flowers and what not in his garden. So yes, that's how I have got my interest in plants and gardening. But then being in Bangalore, being in a place where I don't have such a huge place like how you have in places like Kerala, I have I try to grow plants wherever I get chance. So basically anywhere where I get space, I go and I try to grow some of the other plants. I always look into growing plants which are very easy to maintain, because because of the climatic changes and because of the watering issues and other steps, I don't want to bring some plants and kill them. So I always look for easier alternatives because I'm starting. I'm not a very big pro in growing plants, so I always wanted to start with small plants. And one plant which I love growing, which just grows so easily and so fast anywhere in any kind of condition, is spider plant. All will be knowing about spider plant. It's very famous. Wherever you go you can find it, and it just grows so easily. And if you can see over here, even in this planter, I have grown spider plant, and this is growing so fast. So I have like a big spider plant, and what I do is that I propagate, I cut them and I grow them into different small spider plant babies. And that's how I made this hanging potter. And if you have not seen this video, the tutorial of hanging potter is there on my YouTube channel, so please go and watch that if you want to see how it is made. Spider plants are very important because it helps in maintaining the oxygen balance of your room. It purifies your room, and it's so easy to grow. I told you it needs very little amount of sunlight, so basically it can grow anywhere. It can grow easily inside a room itself. So that's why I just love growing spider plant, and that's why you can easily have one at your home itself. Growing a spider plant is like a very easy task. So there are two ways basically using which I grow a spider plant. So the first method is the simplest and the easiest one, is to grow it on water. So growing it on water is very easy, and if you just stay tuned, at the end of the video I'm going to show the procedure how I cut out the spider plant buds and how I grow them on water. And the second method is to grow them in the soil, like how you grow any other plants. But I am a big time nosy person who will be always concerned whether the plant babies are growing or not. So for me, growing the buds directly on the soil is like a big no option, because I'll be concerned whether the roots are growing or not, whether my plants will survive or not, whether they are going to die or whether they are going to grow. So instead what I do is that I love to grow the plants in water. It's a very easy and it's a very foolproof method, and trust me, it's very easy to grow them. So I'm going to show you in this video how I'm going to cut out the small plant babies from the spider plant, the big spider plant that I have at my house, and how I'm going to grow them on water, which is very easy, just tap water. So I'm just going to show you that, so stay tuned. So if you can see over here, this is like one part of the main spider plant of my house that is coming out. This one grows really very easily, so every now and then I get this kind of small plant babies coming out of it. So here I'm going to use very sharp scissor, and I'm just going to randomly cut them out. Once I cut out these main parts, then I'll sit and I'm going to cut them very close to the plant bud. I'll show you how it is done. For now, I'm just randomly taking out all these plant babies away from the main plant. So these are the randomly cut plant babies which I have taken out. Now with a sharp scissor, I'm going to cut it as close to the base, or the bud like structure that is there in these babies. And if I remove this, I will get a structure somewhat like this, and I'm going to just place it over there, and I'll clean every single plant babies like this, and then I will transfer it on water. So if you can see over here how carefully I'm cutting away the stem which is extending out of it, like this I'm going to cut for all the other parts. Next, I have taken a very small container over here, and I'm going to fill water in it. It have to be just the normal tap water that you are getting. Please do not go for any kind of distilled water or filter water from your house. Just go for regular tap water. So once that is done, I'm going to place all these plant babies into it in such a way that the bottom part is immersed in water and the top leafy part is out of it. So this is how it looks like once I have arranged all the small plants over there. And I'm going to leave this in indirect sunlight for around 7 to 10 days. So you can see over here, after 7 to 10 days, there are small roots which are being formed from the base of those small bulbs. And how cute is that? The roots grow off very easily in these spider plants, but I have kept them for nearly 7 days. You can keep them for a week or maybe few more days if the roots have not grown properly. And once that is done, you can easily transfer them into any kind of potter. Here I have used a hanging potter which I have made myself by recycling the old bottles which are available in the house. If you want, you can plant them anywhere. Hope my video was very easy and very clear to understand, and next time when you're trying to propagate a spider plant, or when you see a spider plant, you will try to make small plant babies out of it, and you'll try to grow it and multiply it in your house. So until next video, with lots of love, this is Vidya here signing off. Bye.